Welcome to the Cave. We have a great matchup in store for you guys. Mishawaka Cavemen going up against the New Prairie Cougars. It's going to be a fantastic game. We are glad to be back. We actually did not have school today. It was canceled due to ice on the road, but fantastic matchup. Daniel, what do we have in store?
Well, Brady, first off, we're going to talk about a little bit of what Mishawaka High School has been going through recently. We had the loss on Friday, a horrible loss to Northridge, score 74-18. Coach Blasco said when he talked to him that the main thing that was wrong with our team was the turnovers.
Yes.
Their team, I should say. I know we don't play girls basketball, but
yeah.
And we also have senior night against Goshen on Thursday. We're looking forward to that. But the biggest news, I would argue, is that Asia Schaefer is 16 points away from scoring 1,000 points in her career. She would be the 8th girl to do that in the school's 100-year history.
Yeah.
So that definitely hoping that happens here soon. If not tonight, then on senior night against Goshen. Tonight is the last game of the season for New Prairie. So we have one more game, but it's their last game. They will be playing Jimtown in the sectional. We will be playing Plymouth. Our game will be held at South Bend Washington High School.
Yes.
And something interesting about New Prairie, 7 out of their 12 players are actually seniors. So looking to see that if we see a little bit more experienced team out there tonight.
Yeah.
And about the last thing we want to mention is Jaden Flagg. She's going to ONU. Brady, you want to take a shot at pronouncing that?
Olivia Nazarene.
There we go.
Nazarene. There we go.
And she is their leading scorer tonight with 14 points per game.
Yeah. And I really wanted to talk about the senior because that's something that really stood out to me. 7 out of their 12 players are seniors. Kind of a contrast to this Mishawaka squad. Very young, pretty unexperienced. They're going to see a lot of varsity experience for this Cougar squad. And one of their players, Jolie Johns, is actually the older sister of one of our very own, Landon Johns, who goes to Mishawaka. He's a member of the boys basketball team. So that would be pretty cool to see. But, yeah, Jaden Flagg committed to Olivia Nazarene. Pretty prestigious school. And you got to commit to college anywhere to play basketball, any kind of sport, you're legit. At least in my book, you're legit. So I'm really excited to watch her play tonight.
Me too, Brady. I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I know New Prairie is 18-4 to our 9-11, but I feel like as a team we can still match up with a good amount of teams in this area. So definitely looking forward to seeing how we play. Definitely looking forward to seeing us hopefully bounce back from that loss against Northridge.
Absolutely. Now I'm looking right at our notes. New Prairie is 9-11 against us over the past 20 years. So who knows? Maybe Mishawaka has a winning record over them. I know kind of the rosters have changed. They got a lot more talent on their roster as opposed to we did way back in the day. But I think we can get the job done tonight and have a pretty close game.
I agree, Brady. I'm looking forward to seeing what this game has in store. I know you talked to the Northridge coach. Is there anything in particular that she wanted us to say something about their team or anything? Nothing?
No, the New Prairie coach actually seemed pretty down to earth, pretty humble. All she said was, just watch us play.
All right.
I asked her, anything else you want to mention? Just watch us play. Now, don't want to put words in her mouth, but.
Of course not, no.
Don't want to put words in her mouth saying that she was trying to say, oh, we're going to put on a show, but we'll see if they put on a show.
We'll see. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them put forth as much effort as they have because we do that every game as well. I know the one thing that Coach Blasco said, besides the turnovers, is the fact that they want to end on a positive note. They've got 2 games left. This is their second to last game, so they're hoping to get a win in here soon.
Absolutely, and the way that they played recently on a 6-game skid, they've acknowledged that. They've acknowledged that they have not played the way that they want to with that Northridge game, just a crushing loss. But as I mentioned when we were calling that game, you just got to flush that one.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing that you really could have done differently. Northridge, uber talented squad, and we're honestly probably going to lose that game regardless.
Yeah.
We just got blown out of the water. So forget that game ever happened. This is a new one here today. Your second to last home game before senior night. Make this one count. And Asia Schaefer, maybe go out there, make some history. I'm really excited to watch this one.
Me too, and I know we were saying that Mishawaka can match up with a lot of teams in this area. Unfortunately, Northridge not being one of them. But let's see if New Prairie is. New Prairie, definitely nothing to scoff about. They're a very good team, 18-4. They actually just accomplished something pretty big in their school's history. They won the bi-county tournament over John Glenn for the first time since 2006.
Yes.
So a huge accomplishment for them. Kind of a more personal accomplishment, but accomplishment nonetheless. Let's see how they play coming off that win. But yeah, we're definitely in store for a good one, Brady.
Absolutely. And talking about some of our previous broadcasts, we had an absolute marathon on Saturday. 7-hour NLC wrestling tournament. So Mishawaka wrestlers ended up winning the NLC in their respective weight classes are Bo Brabender, Czar Walker, and Will Kennedy. We got the pleasure of watching them all day long, as well as some other wrestlers that we've never seen before. But I was very impressed, and I was also very exhausted after that one, Daniel.
Yes, as was I, Brady. We not gonna lie. I mean, not to toot our own horns, but we stood the whole time.
We did. Yes.
We had one break, I think.
I think two.
Two breaks where we got to sit for a little bit and relax. But a lot of it was working, and it was definitely worth it. It was a little difficult.
Yes.
But I hope that we delivered a pretty good broadcast. We did a pretty good job. But
And if you guys didn't tune into that one, you guys can hear us announce wrestling on Saturday for sectionals going to be held here at the Cave. That's not going to be available on YouTube, only available on IHSAA TV. So if you want to go watch that one, IHSAA TV, not Mishawaka Network. That's going to be definitely going to be a good one. We have some experience now calling a wrestling tournament. Looking forward to that one, again, on Saturday in the Cave, IHSAA TV.
Yes, and that, as you said, it's going to be the only place where it's available. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be a good one. Instead of 8 teams, we're going to have 12 teams this time. But, yeah, it's going to be a good one. We got a lot of future broadcasts coming up. As we said, this week, also senior night for the girls. They play Goshen here, and they've got Plymouth in the sectional. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. We're getting close to the national anthem, and we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Welcome back to the Cave. That was your Mishawaka Pet Band performing the national anthem for us today. For both you viewers and our audience here. But yeah, Brady, we talked about a few things here. New Prairie, Mishawaka, big matchup. Mishawaka in desperate need of a win. And New Prairie looking to extend their winning streak to 6.
Absolutely. Yeah, New Prairie, you asked me before the broadcast how worried I was about them. I'm pretty concerned, at least as a Caveman fan. This is a very solid squad, and they're coming off a tournament run where they ended up winning, as you mentioned, the first time in about 20 years. So they're a hot team. They're a dangerous team. But you also said before the broadcast, Mishawaka is hungry for a win. And as we all know, the hungry dog moves faster. I think Mishawaka has a legitimate chance after a bad loss on Friday to get the job done.
I agree, and we're about to see some hungry dogs get introduced here.
Absolutely.
And we have the pet band included.
Absolutely love that Mishawaka intro.
As do I. And he ended the player intros with our very own Asia Schaefer. As we mentioned, she's 16 points away from making history. 8th girl in Mishawaka High School's 100-year history as a school to reach 1,000 points. Huge accomplishment, hoping she breaks that here soon. If not tonight, then against Goshen. But yeah, we've got a lot of things riding on this game. A winning streak to begin, a winning streak to continue. A lot of storylines going on here.
Absolutely. As we're getting ready to go here, Kasha Davidovic getting ready for that tip-off. Going up against Jolie Johns. You can hear the pep band still playing here. Whistle blows. Tips up. New Prairie wins it, and we're off. Cougar start with it. Jaden Flagg, college commit, has it. Gets a screen, swings it in the corner. Thought about the three, kicks it down the block. Back out to Flagg. Bounce pass, three. In and out. It was rimming there for a second. Catch it, David Elvick, able to pull down the board, gets it to Asia Schaefer. Schaefer had the ball in her hands a lot against Northridge. A tenacious full-court defense. She's very good with the ball. As is Millie Mamelensi. She swings it over to Brew. David Elvick. Good pass there to Grace Madley. Hits her right in stride off the iron. No good. White to Flagg. We saw Flagg warm up. She is a very good ball handler. Is she going to show it off right here? Gets it poked away by Mamelensi. Still gets to the cup and gets fouled.
And as you mentioned before the broadcast, Brady, anybody who is committed to a college is usually legit.
Yes.
You know, usually has some talent behind them. And I think I've seen so far, we saw it throughout the warm-ups, as you mentioned, very great ball handler, solid shooter. We can see why she's committed to college.
Yeah, absolutely loved New Prairie's warm-ups, by the way. Working on a lot of passing, a lot of ball handling, a lot of defense. Overall, I think that's just something that's really able to get them ready for the game, and it shows in their record, 18-4. So Flagg goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. Cougar's going to start off with a 2-0 lead and transition to a bit of a full-court defense. Ooh, good move there by Mamelensi. Gets Flagg off balance. He's going to kick it out to David Ovick. Oh, what a move right there. Schaefer with the left going in. Contact off the glass, no good. Madley had it for a second, gets it poked away. Now David Ovick pokes it away. Asia Schaefer on the court, jump ball in favor of the Cavemen.
A lot going on there in those last 5 seconds, Brady. Kind of a struggle to gain possession of the ball.
Great move there by Mamelensi. That was kind of a quick second right there, but that's a college commit that she just shook off.
Had her on skates, if you will.
Asia Schaefer handling the ball now, gets to Mamelensi on the wing. Bounce pass to Brew, gets intercepted. Brew able to get it back. Schaefer looking for someone. Switches on the White. 3. Up and good. Sort of a patient possession right there. Gets the pull-up 3 to go.
Ada Schaefer, certainly the Cavemen's best scorer and definitely their best three-point shooter.
So 13 more points to go here for Asia Schaefer as that one's going to go off the glass. No good. Rebound. Out to Flag. Three-pointer drops. Baseball pass to Matherly at the half-court line. Picks up her dribble, looking for someone. Gets intercepted there by White. No, she loses now. Brew has it. Tough pass there to Memolenti. Picks up her dribble. And the Cavemen are going to slow it down. Schaefer being defended by Hawkins Weisner. Now she goes inside, gets it poked away. Good defense right there by New Prairie. Now kicks it up to Weisner. Good defense there by Brew, preventing the bucket without fouling. And now a jump ball going to be called. Or no, it's going to be a foul. So a foul, no jump ball called on Jaylee McBride.
A lot going on there, Brady. Cavemen kind of came through the court with a fast break. Rushed down there, had to set up, almost lost it a few times.
So the inbound goes to Madley again. And they get it back to Asia Schaefer. Schaefer, as I mentioned, the team's best ball handler. You can see the ball in her hands a lot throughout this game. Memolenti has trouble with the pass, gets it now. Flag trying to poke it away. Bounce pass back to Schaefer. Dribbling at the logo. Chad Blasco trying to set up some sort of play. Whistle blown. And now a 5-second call is going to be called. Pretty rare foul right there, but Asia Schaefer held on to the ball for too long.
Got to make sure you're moving the ball around. That makes for a well-balanced and productive offense.
Cross-court pass to Flag, picks up her dribble. Oh, cross-court pass to Johns, gets it right to Ernsberger, and kicked out of bounds by David Ovick. Jolie Johns knew exactly where she was going with that one as soon as the ball hit her fingers. Flag to inbound. Bounce pass to White. Ooh, had someone down there in the paint. Good move. Pump fake. Mid-range shot is pure. Barely hit the net. And I say barely hit the net in a good way. Seems like it just went straight down. Now Asia Schaefer going to have room to work. 2-on-1. Goes inside. Kind of a hook shot. Gets fouled in the act.
And Brady, what do I see when Asia Schaefer makes those takes, even if she gets fouled, she always tries to finish the shot, see if she can convert an and one. Unfortunately, she couldn't get it done on that possession, but she's done it before.
Absolutely. Hogard here going to check in. McBride takes a seat. Kaylee Hogard, one of those 7 seniors, member of this New Prairie Cougar squad. So Schaefer goes 2 for 2. Now only 11 points to go. So she breaks that record. Well, great pass back there. Gets tipped. Contact. Can't finish. Oh, Ernsberger pokes it away from Matherly. They're going to call a foul on Ernsberger. Looked like all ball there from where we sit, but
I agree.
We'll take the call. David over to inbound. In for Malley. Can't find her. Now Asia Schaefer in the open court. Ernsberger. Good defense. And she had to foul right there.
Brady, right there, that kind of sequence reminded me of a lob pass from a quarterback to his wide receiver. She had to break the tackle, but she still got the foul.
Yeah. Good defense there by Ernsberger. Make her earn the points at the line. Takes the first one.
Talk about barely hitting the net.
Ernsberger going to check out. And Morgan Flag checks in. Jaden Flag and Morgan Flag on the court at the same time. Morgan is a junior and Jaden's a senior.
And Brady, as the foul is called, I'm assuming, based on that last name, assuming they're related.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that's who, Jade. Cougars maintain possession. Asia Schaefer has scored all 6 of the Caveman points thus far. Jaden Flag to take it up. Gets it in the corner. 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound. Davidovic. Morgan White's had a couple three-point attempts thus far this game. That one's no good. Bounce pass gets interrupted there by White. Now poked away. Jaden Flagg on the steal. Good move to her left. Gets it back out to White. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Jaden Flagg back to White. They're just playing catch at this point. And they'll reset. Johns defended by Schaefer. Good defense here by the Cavemen, not allowing them to get inside.
New Prairie has to make something happen soon.
White looking for someone down in the paint. It's stolen by Asia Schaefer. She's great in the fast break. Takes the mid-range jump shot. No good. Rims in and out. And a travel going to be called. Morgan Flagg was moving her elbows, trying to find someone. Ended up moving the pivot foot. Caving the ball.
Gotta make sure you remember the basic rules of basketball. It's something you don't want to do on the court, because those turnovers are going to cost you in the long run.
Schaefer inbound to Davidovic. Mamalenti has it now. Back to Schaefer. Gets it down to Davidovic. Good play there by Hoggard, intercepting the pass. Now White going to push it up with some pace. And she slows it down. In the corner, Flagg. Front of the rim, not going to go. Tough rebound in there by Mamalenti. Has it now. She's got great speed. Foul right there. Morgan raises her hands, but seems like a pretty clear-cut call right there.
And Brady, this Caveman team is so great at drawing the foul. We've seen it all year long.
The Cavemen are already in the bonus here in this first quarter. So see if that comes into play. First free throw, no good. Cavemen are down by 1, so love to tie it up here. And she gets the second one to go. Mamalenti is definitely developed into Caveman's third scoring option. She gets the second one to go now. Asia Schaefer poking that pass away. Now Flagg has it. Moving around. Johns. Front of the rim, no good. Caveman have it now. Asia Schaefer taking it up the court, defended by Johns. Mamalenti, top of the key, takes a deep 2, gets blocked. White was already headed back on defense by Asia Schaefer. Off the glass, good from the mid-range. Her 8th point of the game, and she's already halfway there. Already halfway, as I mentioned before the broadcast. 16 points to her 1,000th point. She's already at 8. White bounce. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Daniel.
You're okay. I'm just saying, I can tell. As the turnover there, it's going to go Mishawaka's way. I can tell that Asia definitely has that number in her head. She's hunting it down.
And we've seen before Asia Schaefer take over games, and more often than not, those games are won by the Cavemen, and that pass is going to go off of Bruin out of bounds. Interesting play right there. But, yeah, I agree, Daniel. It's tough as an athlete when you're chasing a number. We saw the other night, actually last night, Carl Anthony Towns dropping 62 points, but his team ended up losing because he was chasing that number. 16 points is not that much, so we'll see how often she scores and see how quick she can get it. Rebound, Matherly. Asia Schaefer handling the ball here. Pass down to Davidovic. Gets it swatted away by White. Looked like she was watching some film on the Cavemen. Saw that play coming. Now White going to have someone an easy lane bounce pass. Flagg, 3, pure. Jaden Flagg is 8 of the New Prairie 10. That pass is going to get tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Blue. Looks like Holly Shine going to check in for the first time tonight. Grace Matherly takes a seat. Holly going to cut in. Another quarterback pass hits off the dome of Jaden Flagg. Mamalenti trying to run it down. She has it. And Not sure what happened. A foul was called.
Just the only word that comes to mind to describe the last 7 seconds, Brady, discombobulation.
I like that word, yeah.
A little bit of a mess going on this side of the court. Players falling down, but Millie's going to shoot too.
Millie went 1 of 2 from the stripe last time. Misses the first one. So as I mentioned, she has developed into this third scoring option for the Cavemen behind Asia Schaefer and Kesha David, who are both seniors. And her being a freshman, she's definitely going to be someone who becomes the face of this team, hopefully, for the next 3 or 4 years.
I think Coach Blasco is definitely hoping so, Brady.
Just over 30 seconds left to go. Flag has it. Back to White. Back to Johns. And the 3 are playing catch on the perimeter. Johns cuts in, but she traveled in the act. So Cavemen, 26 seconds left. See what they want to do.
And Brady, if I'm Coach Blasco, I'm drawing up any play that I know is for sure going to get us a bucket so we can go into the second quarter with the lead.
Schaefer handling the ball. Presumably she'd be the one taking the last shot. Gets a screen from David Ovick. High screen. Just under 10. The screen from David Ovick. Pull up 3. No good. Would have counted.
Would have counted.
Hits off the iron. No good. Score is 10-9 going into the second quarter. And Cavemen might be in this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And Brady, I can't help but fixate on this. Asia Schaefer already halfway there despite only 1 quarter being through. But it looks like we're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the second quarter.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau
Welcome back to the Cave. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm here with Brady Gallo. We've got some Mishawaka basketball for you. We got here Asia Schaefer. Looks like maybe a relative holding up a sign with her face on it. Nice support for our star player here.
Yeah, and I'm seeing some of these faces around the whole gym. We got a Tad Blasco. We have Addie Brew. We have Kesha David Ovick. So great to see some Lady Cavemen fans out here in the gym.
Oh, yeah, Brady. We love to see it. And we love to see some Lady Cavemen fans just here in general. I mean, we love seeing the packed house. It makes for a better game environment. But we're going to get started here.
Absolutely. White gets the inbound. It's a right back to Flag. Bounce pass to Hoggard. Now Flag bounce pass back to White. We've seen a lot of this. Flag defended by Schaefer. Picks up her dribble down to Hoggard to the free throw line. Gets it at the number 2. That's Exberger. Now White takes a contested 3 and nails it. Reese Brew in the game now. She's going to be running the point guard for this play. Trying to split between 2 defenders. Gets it stolen away by Exberger, but gets it right back. Loses her dribble, gets it right back. Holly Shine, 3. No good. It rimmed in and out for a second. Hung up on the rim. Now Morgan White, defended by Addie Brew. Jaden Flag thought about the 3, gets it right back to White. And again, these two playing catch around the logo. White top of the key, gets a screen from Hoggard. Trying to kick it out there, but got tipped. Goes out of bounds, last touch by White.
And Brady, I know you were saying that Coach Blasco was telling you that the Cavemen's biggest problem was turnovers, and I'm seeing that a lot with New Prairie, ironically. Not really taking care of the ball as much as they probably like to.
Flag and Morgan. Once again, this Caveman defense doing a good job. Seems like New Prairie is not getting the look that they want. Morgan White, lob pass to Hoggart. Bit too tall, goes out of bounds.
again with the turnovers, is going to cost them in the end.
Addie Brew checks out. Grace Madley's back in. David Ovick looking for someone here. Hands it off to Schaefer. Good defense there by Morgan White. Looks like they're just going to let her get it across half court. Caven had a lot of trouble with that against Northridge. Lucky here that New Prairie isn't pressing too hard. Handoff to David Ovick with her right. Euro step. Buck is good.
How about that for a finish?
Well, James Harden-esque Euro step by David Ovick. Cougar swinging the ball. Flag. 3 off the iron. Not going to go. Rebound. White. Deep 2. Rebound Hoggard. Now back out to White. Back to Flag. Bounce pass inside. Intercepted by Grace Madley. And now a foul called on Ernsberger. So good possession there. New Prairie had a couple chances. Couple offensive rebounds. Good steal there by Grace Madley. AJ Schaefer hand on the ball. Handoff, David Ovick working with the right. Now foul off the ball. Creates a turnover. That was on Grace Matherly. Millie Mamelensi going to check in. AJ Schaefer takes a seat. AJ had 8 points in her first shift tonight. All coming in the first quarter. Inbound there by Morgan Flag. Gets it to her sister. Flag off the dribble 3. Thought about it. That Flag just resets. Bounce back to White. Runs to the corner. Good defense there by Holly Shine. Cougar swinging the ball around. White inside to Flag. Gets blocked by Grace Matherly. And now another foul called. We're seeing a lot of those fouls called out after rebounds.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit over-aggressive going for that ball.
Yeah, now I understand being aggravated because you didn't make the shot that you thought was going to be pure, but there's no reason to foul because it's just going to get your players in trouble.
Morgan Flag checks out. Michaela Willoughby going to sub in. Hand off Mamelensi. Spin move. Back to her right. And she slows it down. Kicks it to Reese Brew. Looking for someone's spin move. Got David Ovick in the mid-range. Holly Shine has it now. Looking for someone, gets it stolen away. McBride created the turnover. Morgan White. It's the Johns. Now back to Flag. Flag gets it down to McBride. And now another block by Matherly. And she ends up on the court. Hands it off to David Ovick. She's pushing out the court with some pace. Contact. And they're going to call a charge. Wow. Didn't look like she was set, but ref disagrees. Turnover for the Cavemen.
Coach Blasco is certainly not happy about that call. And I myself am a little on the fence about it, but the ref's call stands, and we're going to continue.
So Flag going to take it up here after that turnover. Morgan White swinging it around. Flag. Ooh, it had Brew up in the air. Does not take the 3. And now another block by Grace Matherly. She is on a spree. And now another foul by New Prairie.
Wow.
Grace Matherly making these players uncomfortable.
Brady, if I'm the New Prairie coach right now, my main thing is no turnovers and stop fouling.
Stop fouling. Especially those needless calls right there. Like you mentioned, I know you're not happy that you got blocked or you didn't get the rebound, but just let the player get the ball. Back out if you're going to run a full court press, but don't foul. No, H. Schaefer off the dribble 3, no good. Rebound New Prairie. See right there, just like what catcher David Ovick did. Don't foul. You just get back on defense. Now Jolie Johns, mid-range shot is good. Grace Madley had the late contest. That's John's first points of the night. Now before the inbound, Chad Blasco calls timeout. Cavemen trail 15-11.
We'll be right back. We got a full timeout. We're going to take a break. Be back for the remainder of the second quarter.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave, and we got some former Cavemen girls basketball players. We got from left to right, Katie Baumgartner, Jaden Hanley, and Leah Dawson that used to play. They were playing last year. They were seniors last year, and they played great last year.
Yeah, love to have some alumni in the house. Jaden Hanley moved on to IUSB. She's a Titan now playing for that squad. But now breakaway bucket is no good. Flag gets a second chance points from Morgan White. Missed what looked like to be an easy bucket. Good job by Jaden Flag picking up those points. But yeah, to my point, IUSB has got a great one in Jaden Hanley. We love calling those games with all three of those seniors. So definitely great to have them in the house tonight.
I believe she goes to Holy Cross College.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. But Leah Dawson is at IUSB.
Sorry, I got those mixed up. But yeah, two college basketball players. And as we've mentioned this multiple times, college basketball players, no matter where you're going, no matter what division, you're a legit athlete. So always great to have them in the house. Jolie John swings it to the Jaden Flag. Long pass to Morgan White in the corner. This is down the block. Bounce pass. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, fighting for it. Whistle blown. Who's that foul going to be on? That's on Kasha David-Ovic. And it's going to be a shooting foul, so Jaden Flag had some confusion right now. It's going to be Michaela Willoughby at the line.
Brady, tonight, I should say, the refs are definitely putting their whistles to work. A lot of fouls being called today. I'm not going to comment on whether I agree with all of them or not, but she's going to make the first free throw there.
And Holly Shawn going to check in. Kasha David-Ovic takes a seat. On her way out, she was asking the same question a lot of us are asking. Where was that foul?
Yeah.
Willoughby misses the second one. Thought it was going to lane violation on the Cougar, so wouldn't have been good anyways. Reese Brew going to check in. Samari Smith heads to the bench. Addie Brew inbounds. Tasia Schaefer. Cavemen trail by 7. Tall pass almost gets intercepted. Asia Schaefer handling the ball now with her left. Addie Brew in the corner. 3, too strong. Rebound there. And some elbows being thrown. And again, that theme of fouls being called underneath the rim on some of these rebounds. Just back out. Very unnecessary foul.
Holly Shine unhappy about how that possession went. Try to get it back. It's not the way to go. Just because the shot didn't fall doesn't mean you got to waste fouls.
And a pass there to no one. Turnover there by McBride. The pass got tipped by a Caveman player, so Cougars maintain possession inbound to Morgan White. Now Jaden Flag had an open 3, had a couple Cavemen in the air. Moves it back to Morgan White off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound off the glass, not going to go. Hoggard fighting for the board. They say last touch by the Cavemen. Looks like Hoggard had it last.
And the Caveman fans definitely not happy. I heard a few groans.
Johns, top of the key, swings it in the corner. Jaden flag. No good. And now that one's going to be last touched by the Cougars. So Cavemen finally get the ball back. Once again, a lot of chances here for the Cougars. Some offensive rebounds, unable to make good of it. Another tall pass right to Asia Schaefer. Has the top of the key. Some dangerous passes by number 10. Holly Shine has it at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Reese Brewer had a three. Decides to take the mid-range shot. No good off the iron. Rebound by McBride. Baseball pass there to Johns up the court. She's working with her right. Runs in to Asia Schaefer. Almost pokes it away, but now Morgan White has it. Slows it down. Johns in the corner. Three's not going to go.
And instead of knocking it off a Caveman, she knocks it off her own teammate. And it's going to go Caveman's way.
Yeah, Willoughby definitely thought the white uniform was right there. Ends up throwing it off Jaden Fly. They laugh it off. Clock goes under a minute. About 45 seconds left. That pass is going to be stolen. Morgan White. Mimolensi, no call right there. Mimolensi could have been hit with a foul. Good ball movement here by the Cougars. Johns, three on the wing, not going to go. Rebound Schaefer. Now Schaefer pushing it up here with some pace. Almost lost the dribble. Now she's going with the left. Gets inside. Foul called. So Schaefer goes to the line.
Believe it or not, Birdie, Schaefer has 8 of the Cavemen's 11 points in this game.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get 2 more here.
Very low-scoring contest so far.
This is the first one. She was not happy.
She's chasing that record, Brady.
So 20 seconds left to go. Chad Blasco opts to go with the same group, and she goes 0 for 2 from the line. Cougars might get the last shot. Baseball pass there to Morgan White, who was looking for McBride. Now Hoggard has it, and a travel going to be called. Thought a whistle was going to be blown there on Natty Brew for a foul, but
me too.
Travel occurred before the foul happened. Morgan Abbott going to be subbed in here in the final 11.4. Maybe a defensive sub. Schaefer handling it, taking her time, looking to get the last shot. Drives inside, takes on the defense. Now whistle for a blocking foul. That'll put the Caveman in the bonus, so she heads to the line. See, Daniel, those fouls, they add up.
They do.
This could be some costly points in the last few seconds.
Ada Schaefer came up empty her last trip to the free throw line. And she's going to start to change that right now.
Yeah, makes good on the first one. Now Hoggard checks in. McBride going to take a seat. She goes 2 for 2. And that flag has it. Gets the shot away. No good. Wide left. So Caveman can head to the locker room and score 18-13. Had a pretty good half of basketball. I enjoyed this play-by-play for you guys, but coming back next half, Daniel Phillips is going to be handling the play-by-play duties, and it looks like it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, Brady. Looking forward to what is left in store. We got some Commissioner's Corner from you. We'll be back after that is complete. Give you some first half stats and maybe a little bit more. We'll be back. Score 13-18 after one half.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to another week of conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, thank you and the staff and everyone for their hospitality and hard work this past Sunday. Greg Rakestraw and I were fortunate enough to be asked to host the pairing show for the girls' state finals. I thought it went well. The viewing parties were exciting, and now we're ready to go play basketball.
We are, Coach, and you guys, first of all, I can't thank you enough for the work that you and Greg Rakestraw on putting that show together. And it's not something that you just show up in the studio and sit down and read a piece of paper. I mean, you guys put the work in as far as knowing who's going to be playing who, and just some unique facts about each team, and then some historical points. I think one of the things we talked about as we were preparing for the show was Lawrence Central. Lawrence Central hasn't, their girls program hasn't won a sectional game in many years. And here they are, number one, and ready to, hopefully that season turns out for them the way they want it to. But we have a lot of other schools out there that want to do well too. So, those things just make the pairing show unique. And no other state does the pairing show much like ours. And I think that's what, again, makes Indiana special, Indiana basketball special, and it matters.
It does matter, and as we've talked about numerous times with social media, now pictures of the viewing parties, which is a very popular part of this show. You're able to see the young ladies and their coaches at someone's house or at school somewhere getting ready, because we know that the pairing show is an incredibly important thing, but it's fun to watch everyone behind the scenes as they how they deal with that particular night.
It is. I watch the social media feed pretty close just to see what's going on out there. And it's, Coach, this as an old basketball coach, and every time you pull a group of kids together in a situation such as the pairing show, there's memories being made, and there'll be a story about something or someone that they'll tell again as they get a little older. And it's such a fellowship to be able to hang out with your teammates, one, but, this journey to this tournament is something that they committed to years ago. They set their goals with their coaches at the beginning, and this journey is about to take the next phase when we get into tournament success and participation. And, it's just part of being a team, and, you can't replicate this aspect of what we do in an education setting other than being on a team.
We toss it up for real on the 30th, coming up this Tuesday. Wrestling, sectional start the 27th, which is Saturday. We are really into winter championships as we speak. It's unbelievable that we're going to be starting sectionals in wrestling and in girls basketball this coming week, Commissioner.
As we've talked on this show, we knew this was coming. We've been prepping our audience and our people out there to get ready for this. And it's here. The wrestling tournament begins this Saturday and ends in 4 short weeks in Evansville, Indiana this year, Coach, which is a unique change.
Yeah.
You know, and Evansville's, we've met on this morning a little bit and got a little more information. And people are ready to go. When we start talking next week, Coach, we're going to talk about the boys swimming sectional getting ready to start. So it's all up on us here right now, and we're ready to go.
You and I have talked about this before. We have the luxury of being able to look back and on the glory days. But, watching some of those viewing parties struck me as those kids will remember that night and these nights for as long as they live. And it's that bond that will bind them together, that shared experience that a lot of people don't get the chance to have. And it's one of the great things about athletics is it allows you to have those types of experiences and lifetime experience. And it's just fun to be a part of it.
It is, Coach, and it is. I'm so blessed to be able to do what we do and in support of student-athletes in this great state. And I've told you before and many others, I don't get to do what I do today without an education-based coach in my life when I was in my formative years of high school.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide with it now, slide. Bring it up now, bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
Hi, I'm Nate Zolman. In 1963, my father, Bud Zolman, began working in the tire and automotive service industry. After many years of hard work and dedication, he and my mother, Diane, founded Zolman's Tire in 1978, 45 years ago. Today, we have 8 retail locations and 3 commercial truck, tire, and diesel locations. After all these years, Zolman's is still going strong, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to the Cave. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm here with Brady Gallo. We've got about a little under 3 minutes left to go until we get back to the action here. Despite the score, pretty exciting first half. Score 13-18, Mishawaka trailing by 5. I'm seeing a little bit of a fight from Mishawaka, and I'm seeing a lot of mistakes from New Prairie. Some from Mishawaka as well, but a lot of fouling and turnovers on New Prairie's end. What do you think the Mishawaka needs to do to finally get that extra push and get this lead?
Honestly, I just think they need to make the shots. I mean, that's tough to say because basketball, I actually want to make every single shot, but we've been getting pretty good looks. Just the shots going in the net have been the main thing separating us. And there's offensive rebounds, and we're doing a pretty good job. We're doing a pretty good job of staying out of foul trouble. New Prairie can't say that. They've been committing a lot of fouls, but I think Mishawaka, they're doing all the right things, getting the ball to Asia Schaefer, letting her work. That's something that I would improve on. Get the ball in Asia Schaefer's hands more often. Let her chase history. Why not? And if she goes off, ends up having a great half, chances are we're going to win this game. So get the ball in the hands of your playmakers and just make shots.
Yeah, Brady, and I think a lot of people are a little maybe surprised that Mishawaka's still in this game. With our record being 9-11 and New Prairie's being 18-4, it's a big difference. We're on a 6-game losing skid. Not really what we want. New Prairie's on a 5-game winning streak, so you never know what's going to happen. Hoping we get the dub. We'll see what happens. We're talking about sectionals a little bit earlier. We've got Mishawaka as Plymouth in the first round. All the games will be held at South Bend Washington High School. Looking forward to that. They want to get this win, and then the win against Goshen, kind of get them in good terms, feeling comfortable, feeling good, feeling hyped. Take on Plymouth and hoping to move on and go as far as they can.
Yeah, last time we played Plymouth, not a great sight. We ended up losing by 21, but who knows? Once you enter the playoffs, you make the dance. Well, everyone makes the dance, but you make the playoffs, get in, anything can happen. At least that's what I think. Things are just different in those sectional games. Being an athlete, playing in those games myself, the vibes are just different. Anything can happen. So hopefully Mishawaka can get past that first round, have a meeting with presumably South Bend and Washington, make something happen in their crib.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, BG. I don't know.
We'll see. Definitely looking forward to this one. But we got about 30 seconds left. As I mentioned, Daniel Phillips is going to be handling the play-by-play duties. How you feeling, Daniel?
I'm got a little bit of nerves. This is what the plan is to do this full time next year and senior year. So the practice will be nice, and hopefully I don't do too bad of a job. We'll see what happens.
It's about 10 seconds left to go. I'm going to give you the keys. Take it away.
See if you can one-up me as a color analyst.
Don't think so.
New Prairie holding on to a 5-point lead, hoping to either grow it or keep it steady. But Mishawaka hungry to snatch that lead away. Looks like we got Addie Brew to inbound. tosses it to Asia Schaefer. Schaefer trying to chase history, as you said, Brady. Let's see if she can get it done this half. Mamalenti, quick dish to Brew. Step back. Catch it, David Ovick. Nothing but net on the fadeaway.
Absolutely love that play. Definitely drawn up by Chad Blasco in that locker room.
Johns loses the ball, ends up in her teammate Ernsberger's hands. Doesn't get the shot to go, but she's going to shoot 2 at the charity stripe.
Going back to that last play and what I said at halftime, get the ball in the hands of your scorers. Kasha David Ovick is one of our best scorers, if not the best. Asia Schaefer and her kind of rotate in and out.
Yeah.
But yeah, get the ball in the hands of number 21, number 22, and good things are going to happen.
Ernsberger's going to miss her first. She's going to go 0 for 2 from the charity stripe.
Lane violation.
Lane violation on Addie Brew.
Yeah, I saw that one from the start. She
Yeah.
knew that one was coming. Bradley pulls down the rebound.
Asia Schaefer running the point. Quick pass to Addie Brew, back to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get around Johns. Quick dish to David Ovick. She gets stripped by Ernsberger. Ernsberger guarded tightly by Addie Brew. Loses the ball. Addie Brew.
Ooh.
First they weren't going to call anything but a travel. We all saw that coming on Addie Brew. She might be a little confused, but I'm not. Did you see that one coming, Brady?
I had a tough angle on that one. I was looking over to Mr. Rendell, and he was giving me the travel sign, so seems like a lot of people thought it was a travel.
So it's going to go right back to the Cougars. Jaden Flagg to inbound it. A quick foul by Katja David Ovick on White.
Had the right idea going for that steal, just got there a bit late.
Just about a nanosecond. Flagg to inbound again. She's going to find White. White at the top of the key, dishes it to Johns, back to White. Flagg surveying the defense from the logo, dishes it to Johns. Johns in some trouble with being double teamed. Flagg trying to make something happen, move the offense around. Flagg and White playing some catch.
We saw that a lot in the first half. Very patient offense.
Screen by Ernsberger. Flagg to White. Foul and the shot. Going to try to convert an and one here. Or she just did convert an and one. Try to convert a three-point play.
Morgan White and Jaden Flagg have been somewhat carrying this offense throughout this game. Flagg's got 10. Now Morgan White has 8.
She's going to convert a three-point play. They're extending their lead to 6. Score 21-15. Mishawaka trailing. Ada Schaefer's going to hit it off the leg of Johnson. It's going to be called the kickball. Addie Brew to inbound for the Cavemen. Amalenti puts up a quick shot from 3, and it's good.
Running shot there.
Wow.
To be honest, Daniel did not think that was going to fall.
A little bit of a circus shot. Ernsberger, quick dish to Flagg, who was open but didn't take the shot. Flagg looking around. Picks up her dribble, finds Ernsberger. Back to Flagg. Flagg and White again, just playing catch, carrying the offense, but taking a little break to play catch every now and then. Back to White in the corner. Gonna be a violation called.
Illegal screen called.
Yeah, offensive foul.
It's like Bryan going to check out. Kaylee Hoggard subs back in. Hoggard's been very valuable on the boards this game.
And Grace Matherly for the Cavemen is in the game. See if she can get something going. She had a great start to the year. Catches David Ovick. Almost loses it. It's going to be a foul on White of the Cougars.
So not sure what Coach Licka for New Prairie talked about in the locker room, but these fouls were remaining an issue.
Yeah, Brady, and definitely not something you want to have. Meaningless fouls aren't anything but trouble, especially in a close, tight game like this. Kasha over to Mamalenti. Trying to make something happen. Cross-court pass to Brew. Brew looking around. Tipped, and it's going to be a steal by Johns. Johns to White. White almost took the shot. She thought about it. Decided not to. She's going to dish it to Jaden Flagg instead. Flagg talking to her offense. Dishes it back to White. Now back to Flagg and over to Johns. Johns trying to get the quick pass to White, but gets tipped. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to be Mishawaka ball.
Big time turnover here. Caveman can can't get the lead back, but can tie this one up.
You never know. 4-point play. Asia Schaefer's capable. I think everybody
We've
on the
seen
court
it
right now.
from Asia Schaefer.
Yeah. Mamalenti to Schaefer. Schaefer in some trouble being double teamed. Looking around, finds David Ovick. Quick dish to Matherly. Has to gather a shot. Wasn't the pump fake, it was a gather, but it's a point nonetheless. Brings a difference of points into one. Hoggard with the shot, gets fouled on her way up. She's going to shoot two.
We're going to get another look at this pass. Look at, that's called passing your teammate open right there.
Oh, yeah.
Matherly got the award for the 2 points, but what a dish there by number 21.
Hoggard good on her first shot. Got a sub. The Brew sisters coming in for one another. Reese Brew going to come in for Addie. Hoggard trying to go 2 for 2. And she will. Extending the Cougars' lead to 3. Schaefer talking to her offense. Mamalenti over to Reese Brew. Brew in some trouble, getting swatted. Going to be a timeout called by Chad Blasco. Probably a good, smart timeout. It's going to be not going to be a full, so we're going to keep it here, Brady. We're going to talk about a little bit of the things that's going on. Some changes on the Caveman side, but not many on the Cougars. Cougars still fouling quite a bit, way more than they need to, and the Cavemen taking a more aggressive approach in this third quarter.
Absolutely, and we've seen, I love that time out there by Chad Blasco. We saw in Friday's game against Northridge, when you get those double teams in the corner, you automatically want to run towards the ball. You got to stop. Let Reese Brew make a play there. Good time out there by Chad Blasco. It's probably telling his team, just let someone make a play.
Yeah, gives them time to regroup. Reese Brew kind of got trapped, and the wing over there, definitely not a position you want to be in. Could make for a very, very bad play. Reese Brew got the ball back in her hands, trapped in the wing again by
Same
3
exact
players. Situation.
Situation.
Mamalenti almost loses her dribble, but regains it. Reese Brew almost trapped in the wing again. Quick pass to Matherly. Matherly no good on the layup, but rebounded by David Obick. Puts it back up, and it's good. Brings them within 1.
Boardman gets paid.
White back to Flagg. Hoggard on the wing to White, who passes it to Flagg, who passes it to Ernsberger, excuse me. White pump fakes. In and out. Dribble pass to Flagg, back to White. Just kind of passing around, pump fake to White, and no good on the 3. Rebounded by Grace Matherly. Ernsberger and Hoggard still trying to get the ball back. It's going to be called a jump ball, and I think they're lucky kind of there, Brady. I think the ref could have gotten away with calling a foul.
I was waiting on that whistle right there. Going to be a jump ball. I agree with that call right there, but I definitely thought the way this game's been going, foul's going to be called in New Prairie.
Flagg pass tipped over to Hoggard to White, and now Ernsberger the shot. Excuse me, that's Flagg. No good. Reese Brew, fast break. David Obick, right hand layup, and 1. She's going to go and try to convert the 3-point play, and it gives Mishawaka the lead. Can they extend it to 2?
Caveman's first lead since leading by 3 in the very first seconds of the game. Wow.
How about that?
Haven't heard the gym this loud in a long time.
Catcher David Ovick making the gym give out a roar of applause. She got hyped, too.
You usually don't get that sort of reaction out of me. I was up, I was clapping, I was getting excited.
Yeah. To extend it to 2 points, and she does it. Down by a small margin for so long, but now ahead.
Caveman playing with a 2-point lead now.
Flag to Ernsberger, looking around. Doesn't see anything she likes, passes it to Johns. Johns finds Flag. Flag gets stripped. Reese Brew. Flag tries to knock it back, but Reese Brew just circles around, passes it to Schaefer. Cross-court pass. Looks like a quarterback out there. David Ovick lays it in with the right again. 4-point lead.
Pass me the hot sauce because catcher David Ovick is on fire right now.
Yeah. Timeout called. Going to get a full timeout. Some exciting moments there. We're going to take a break, maybe rest our voices a little bit. Score 27-23. Mishawaka leads. We'll be back here for the rest of the third quarter.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success.
Welcome back to the cave. If you're hearing a disturbing noise going on right now from your device, we got the fire alarm going off here in the cave. Not sure what the problem is. You got lights flashing.
Well, I have a guess, Daniel. The fire alarm's going off, probably a fire.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Thanks, Brady, for the clarification. Our athletic director, Mr. Mark Paulsgrove, trying to figure out what the problem is. Obviously, as Brady said, a fire. Wow. But we'll figure out what caused the fire and where the fire is and how bad it is.
Yeah, sarcasm aside, who knows what this could be. I mean, sometimes we have fire alarm go off for no reason at all, so hopefully this gets resolved in a timely manner. We can get this figured out. But we're going to see some replays here of a stellar stretch of points here from the cave. You can see this cross-court pass, baseball-esque, hits catcher David Ovick right in the hands, and with the finish. That was right before the timeout. Fantastic play.
And the second, I think even before she had full control of the ball, Brady, Casher was ready to just lay it in. Full determination, extends the lead to 4 here.
And we see the and one from Casher David Ovick. Ended up converting on the 3-point play. Absolutely incredible. 5-point run on her own, Casher David Ovick. You get the ball in the hands of your scorers. Stuff like that seems to happen.
Our PA announcer, Mr. DeWilkins, talking about encouraging the fans to take this time, this break, to go support our wrestlers who are running the concession stand right now. Get some snacks. Hopefully this gets solved soon. Get this alarm shut off. Continue the game. We got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. I know the players are ready to get started. We're ready to get started ourselves. Hopefully we find out what the cause of this was and we get it solved as soon as possible.
And really tough. This is going to be tough for the Cavemen, especially coming up a red-hot stretch of seconds right there.
Hopefully this doesn't
break
the momentum, and there we go. Finally relieved of the sound. Hopefully everything's all right.
And hopefully during that break, you guys get a chance to check in on our boys team. Our boys team is playing tonight against Fairfield. So that's going to be a good one. You guys can check in on some updates.
And Brady,
Mishawaka Athletics on X.
Actually, that game against Fairfield, not sure if I wrote it down in my notes incorrectly, but that game I thought was canceled, but maybe not. We got diving going on. Maybe we actually have the results now. Just wrapped up about 40 minutes ago. Mishawaka beat Marion, the boys and the girls. Great win for the swim team. Score for the girls, Mishawaka 115 to Marion 62. For the boys, Mishawaka 60 to Marion's 46. So congratulations to our swim team getting the win here. And Brady, I'm sorry, that Fairfield game for our boys was actually canceled due to the weather.
Oh. So, apparently no one checked in on that one.
Yeah. No score updates, unfortunately.
As I mentioned before, we did not have school today due to the roads. The roads, I drove out on the roads, obviously, to get here and driving around. Did not seem too bad.
No.
They did a good job not icing the roads, putting salt on the roads, getting rid of the ice. So, game canceled. Hopefully that gets made up sometime soon.
But we do have the boys playing against Goshen here on Friday. Tune in here on YouTube, Mishawaka Network. But we're getting back to the action. Jane Flagg came in defense playing aggressively, trying to intimidate New Prairie. Johns goes up, fouled on their way up there. No bucket, but she's going to try to get 2 points here at the charity stripe.
Seemed like, again, I don't want to criticize the refs too much, but it seems just like good defense there by Kesha Davidovic.
I agree.
We have a bad angle here from where we're sitting, but tough call to make.
Jolie Johns, as you mentioned, sister of our very own basketball player and baseball player Landon Johns, and she goes ahead and makes her first free throw. See if she can go 2 for 2 from the line. And she will. Cuts Mishawaka's lead down to 2. Let's see if that abrupt break is going to take away from Mishawaka's momentum that they were building before that timeout.
Left Matherly open.
Matherly showing that dog that she has inside of her. We haven't seen it in a few weeks, but we just saw it there. Quick 2 points.
Daniel, New Prairie is now in the bonus, so any foul committed by the Cavemen result in 2 free throws.
That's right, Brady. Jane Flagg looking around, trying to make something happen. Ernsberger passes to Johns. Johns tries to drive in, decides to kick it out to Ernsberger again. Flagg looking around, working on Reese Brew, dishes it off to Ernsberger. This Caveman defense way too aggressive for the Cougars, it seems like. Ernsberger tries to find her teammate there. A foul called. Let's see what happens as a result of that.
That's going to be Kesha Davidovic's 4th foul of the game.
Yeah.
So got to be very careful here with 1:30 left in the third quarter. Only got 1 more foul to play with.
Ernsberger tried to dish it to McBride. She's going to shoot 2 as a result of the foul committed by Kesha Davidovic.
Gets the first one to go.
Kesha certainly wants to be careful as Grace Matherly's going to take a seat. Holly Shine going to check in. She needs to be careful, Brady, because she already has 3 fouls in the game.
4 fouls.
4, excuse me. Looks like 3. Looks like 3. She needs to be careful. She's halfway to being fouled out. Definitely don't want that in crunch time here when the score's so close. Ball knocked around. It's going to go back New Prairie's way. Turnover. Going to be a timeout called by the Cougars. Going to be just a half length, so we're going to stay here. Going to keep it with Brady and I. Brady, what do you see right now that's different as far as the Caymans play as opposed to the first half?
Cavemen are pushing the pace. They're getting a lot of these points on fast breaks, and they're getting the ball to Grace Matherly. We mentioned before the broadcast, we want to see the dog, Grace Matherly. We kind of disappeared on us for a while, but she's been back. She has 4 points, I believe, in this game. She's on the bench right now, but getting her back, scoring the basketball is going to be so crucial for us. She had her open on a couple possessions ago, so always great to have her scoring the basketball. But, yeah, pushing the pace on the fast break. We saw H. Schaefer with that sort of baseball pass across the whole court to Kesha Davidovic. More plays like that, pushing the pace, get the defense on their toes.
Completely agree, Brady. I think they definitely need to follow your advice and implement that to their game plan. Looks like McBride going to inbound. Flagg running the point for the Cougars. Reese Brew guarding Flagg. Flagg drives in left. Tries to lay it in with the left. No good. She's going to get fouled on her way up, though. She's going to shoot 2 at the line.
I believe the foul was on the floor, but New Prairie's in the bonus, so they're going to be shooting 2 regardless. That foul. Was unable to see who that one was on.
Yeah, me either. I thought it was on her way up somehow, but looks like it was on Reese Brew, a blocking foul. Flag going to make her first. See if she can complete this trip to the free throw line. And she's going to get that done. Cutting Mishawaka's lead down to 1. Asia Schaefer closely guarded by Johns. Asia Schaefer looking around. Throws up a floater with the left hand. Asia Schaefer. 12 points in the game. Ernsberger tries to go up for the right layup. No good. Rebounded by Asia Schaefer.
Push the
Quick
pace.
pass. Reese Brew catches David Ovick. Again. Right hand layup. Kasha. 13 points in the game. Ernsberger. Euro step. No good.
It's turning into a track race.
Rebound by Kasha David Ovick. She's been doing everything these last few minutes. Puts it up. No good. Breaks her streak there. Rebounded by Ernsberger. Pushing up the court. Flag. The 3. No good. Almost rebounded by Ernsberger, but taken by Holly Shine. Reese Brew. Find Kasha. Find Kasha. No, she gets stripped. She gets stripped by Jaden Flagg, who finds Jolie Johns. Mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded Ernsberger to Hoggard. Puts it up, and that one's good. Cuts Mishawaka's lead down to 1 as the clock runs down. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score 30-33. Mishawaka leading by only 3.
Man, so just a missed opportunity. Saw that Reese Brew had Kasha David Ovick wide open. Could have extended her run, and just imagine how loud this gym would have been if she made that one.
We're going to take a break here, Brady. Score 30-33. Mishawaka leading by 3. We'll be back here with the fourth quarter.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to the Cave. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm here with Brady Gallo. We're going to get you some Cavemen basketball here in the fourth quarter. Cougars trailing the Cavemen by 3. Score 33-30. Kasha David Ovick's been on fire lately. Inbounds it to Asia Schaefer. Schaefer 4 points away from history. Dishes it to David Ovick. Goes in. No good on that take. It's going to be rebounded by Hoggard, who dishes it to Flag. And over to White. She took a break for a while. Now she's back in the game, hoping to get this lead back. Hoggard drives in, dishes it out to Johns. And no good. Bounces around a little bit. Blocking foul.
Wow.
A surprising call. Wow.
You're gonna hear
on Kasha David Ovick, Coach Blasco very upset with that call.
Now that's Kasha's 4th foul of the game.
Definitely don't want Kasha in foul trouble here at this point in the game. Inbound to Johns. White pump fakes. Spot up midi. No good. Rebound by Holly Shine. Holly looking for somebody. Got to find somebody. Finds Mamalenti. Mamalenti working the point. Guarded by Flag, who gets screened by Schaefer, and she gets the right-handed layup to go. 5-point lead for the Cavemen.
the speed of Mamalenzi, able to dribble around those defenders.
That's what she's best at, Brady, and she's been doing a great job all year. A freshman, so confident. Jane Flagg looking around, finds White. White tries to drop it off to Johns, gets tipped by Holly Shine. It's going to stay Cougar ball.
It's like Merrill Foran going to check in here. Smart move by Chad Blasco. I assume Cassia David would be heading back into this game, but won her late in the fourth quarter opposed to the beginning.
Jane Flagg looking around, passes it to White, back to Flagg. Just kind of passing around the three-point line right now. Finds McBride, and she's going to get it in after a little rattle in the basket, but it's going to go down. Cuts the Cayman lead down to 3. Schaefer 4 points away, but she's not worried about that right now. Or maybe she is. The 3, no good. Very short.
Yeah, Daniel, maybe she did have that milestone on her mind in that
maybe.
shot.
A little deep. Kind of teetering NBA range, maybe. Not quite. McBride to inbound for the Cougars. Flagg. She's been having a good game so far, 12 points in the contest. Dishes it off to Johns. Johns looking around, finds White. The 3, no good. Rebounded by McBride, puts it back up, no good. Gets a rebound again. Fouled on her way up this time. Still no good on the shot. Hoping to get 2 here at the charity stripe. Fouled there, but going to be called on Maral Farin, the freshman. She's been getting more and more varsity time, Brady. Glad to see that. And McBride's going to get her first one to go. Looks like Addie Brew's going to check in from Maral Farin. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Morgan Flagg. I've been calling her McBride. Got the 22 and the 23 mixed up. My apologies.
It's the second one.
The second one, yeah. Schaefer running the point.
Brewer re-entered this game. She has 4 fouls. So Addie Brew got to be careful here.
Reese Brew, a little bit too quick of a pass there to Asia Schaefer. It's going to fall out of her hands and out of bounds.
So a lot of these Caveman players in foul trouble. Good to see Asia Schaefer with 0 fouls, so no jeopardy of losing her.
Flagg inbounds it to her sister. Jaden looking around. Finds Jolie Johns. Back to Flagg. White, Flagg, and Johns just kind of dishing it around to each other, looking for something, any kind of opening to take advantage of. Great defense here by the Cavemen. Reese Brew fighting hard. Emalenti tries to contest the shot. No good by White on the 3.
Cavemen are getting away with a lot of these open looks. Lucky these shots are not falling.
Very lucky. Schaefer only has 4 minutes to do it. She's going to go in. No good. Rebound. Holly Shine tries to put it back up. She's fouled on the way. She's going to shoot 2.
Big offensive board there by Holly Shine. Neither of these teams have really been able to score for the past few minutes, I believe. I believe since the 6-minute mark, we have had 0 points. Or, excuse me, Morgan Flagg made some from the line, but not a lot of points in the last few minutes.
No.
Some big shots coming up for Holly Shine.
Holly Shine, first-year basketball player, hasn't played since middle school. Can't get the first shot to go. It's going to bounce off the back iron. No good. Can she get her second? One thing that's important at the line, Brady, these are free points. You miss your first, shake it off, drain the second, which she will do. Way to go, Holly Shine. Gets her first points in the game from the free throw.
That was a good call by you, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Hoopers know hoopers, if you know what I mean. Jane Flagg looking around, tries to drive in, stopped by the aggressive defense of Reese Brew. Ernsberger finds Johns. Cougar defense Cougar offense, looking around. Johns off the right side of the backboard.
Here comes
Reese Brew,
Ernsberger.
fast break. Fouled on the way up, but she's going to shoot two. A great fast break play by Reesberg going up, being fearless. She's going to get fouled.
Macy Ernsberger picks up her 4th foul. She's been fantastic off the bench for this squad.
Reese Brew trying to get her first points of the game. No good on the first. She needs these free throws. The Cavemen want to extend this lead by as much as they can while they can.
And for anyone who watches a lot of basketball like we do, missed free throws like this can end up losing you games. So these points, so valuable.
No good on the free throw. It's going to go New Prairie's way. A timeout by the Cougars. We're going to go to commercial. Be right back after 30 seconds with the rest of the 4th quarter.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave. We're bringing you the rest of this 4th quarter matchup. Kind of a thriller, I would say, Brady, between this Mishawaka Caveman team going up against these New Prairie Cougars. The score 36-33. Very tight contest. Amazing to call so far. Having a lot of fun here. The Cavemen looking to hold on to this lead, and the Cougars looking to strike back and fast.
Yeah, just over the halfway point in this 4th quarter. This one's shaping up, like you said, to be a thriller.
Flag, the 3, no good. Almost rebounded by Hoggard. Mamalenti tries to get control of the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Stay New Prairie ball.
So David Obick and Madley both back in this game, and both with 4 fouls. So both of them going to need to be very careful with so much time left on the clock.
Got to make sure you're not throwing away these fouls. Those 2 players very crucial to Mishawaka's offense and defense. Ernsberger looking around, finds Johns. Johns tries to drive in through the middle.
Oh,
fouled. A reach called on, I think, Grace Matherly. Let's see. No, on Mamalenti.
Came and catch a break right there. I thought that was on Matherly as well.
Very, very close call. Going to be an inbound here. Jane Flagg over to her teammate, Jolie Johns, back to Johns. Asa trying to stay glued to the hip of Johns, and Mamalenti going to be called for the foul once again.
Last thing we need is her to be in foul trouble. Cavemen have 4 players on the court with 4 fouls. Or excuse me, 3 players.
Mamalenti very crucial. She's got that speed and very great at distributing the ball to her teammates in times of need. First shot made, free throw I should say, by Jolie Johns. These are big free throws, Brady.
And again, at this point, we're going to see some of those free throws, those missed free throws from Mishawaka come back to bite us.
Definitely not what you want. She's going to nail both of them. Brings the score difference to 1. About 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Ada Schaefer, the mid-range shot, no good. Maybe a little too in her head there. We know she's talented. Just let it fly. Jane Flagg surveying the Caveman defense, looking around, looking for an opening. Johns drops it off to Ernsberger. Finds Flagg. Doesn't take the shot. Johns driving in. Tries to find. Oh, it's going to be a jump ball called.
Ooh.
She tried to find Morgan Flagg there. It's going to stay New Prairie ball nonetheless.
Seen a lot less of those jump balls than we did in the first half.
Oh, yeah. Morgan Flagg, no good on kind of the go-ahead point, but they're going to regain possession. Ernsberger looking around, finds Johns. The 3, no good. spins out. Hogger fighting for the rebound, still poking. Where's the call? There it is. And it's going to be Mishawaka ball. That call is going to be on Morgan flag. And I would argue a good one by the refs.
Yeah, we're standing right next to Chad Buster. You can hear him with Grace Malley. Don't throw any elbows. Don't do anything dumb. Last thing that we want is for you to foul out.
About 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. Kind of wobbly pass to David Ovick. Spin around, turn around, fade. Catch it, David Ovick.
Patton, David Ovick, spin jump shot right there.
Ice in her veins. Not phased at all by this big moment. Kamen leading by 3. Johns looking around. Has to find something. Almost swatted away by catcher David Ovick. It's going to stay. It's going to stay New Prairie ball after being touched by catcher David Ovick last. Jane flagged the inbound. Flag, some quick dribbling. Finds Hoggard at the 3-point wing.
It's under 2 minutes.
John, cross-court pass to Ernsberger, guarded by Schaefer. Over to Johns, who's guarded by Mamalenti. Screen didn't quite get her. Travel violation called on Jolie Johns.
A huge possession there by New Prairie, wasted right there.
Very costly turnover. Kamen up by 3. 1:40 to go. This is where it means something more than any other time in the game, Brady. Asia Schaefer wants to take the shot, knows it's not there. Gets it back. Tries to take it, swatted away, goes in, tries to find the Kasha, no good, very close there. Asia, 2 points away. 14 points in the game. Timeout called by New Prairie.
Wow.
Huge bucket. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back the last closing seconds of this fourth quarter.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
Welcome back to the K. We're going to take a look at this replay there. Asia Schaefer tries to dish it to David Ovick. David Ovick keeps control, misses the layup, but you see Schaefer gets the rebound and puts it back up. She's 2 points away from history, Brady. 2 points away. But I don't think she's too worried about that right now. She's worried about sealing the deal in this game.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about during the break. It could actually, you know what? I'm going to save it for after post game. I don't want to jinx anything. But we're going to go. We're going to get back to the action here. 1:15 remaining. These last seconds very crucial for both teams. If New Prairie wants to regain the lead, they need to do it fast.
And New Prairie's been very patient on offense.
Arnsberger, it's going to go Mishawaka's way. Huge, huge, and costly turnover there. Committed by New Prairie. Addie Brew into Schaefer. Schaefer gets fouled.
Probably the last person you want to foul in the Caveman team.
Last person. I would agree, Brady. Going to remain Caveman ball. Brew's going to inbound it again. Asia Schaefer closely, tightly guarded. Fouled again by Johns. She's going to get it here.
So she's going to the bonus.
She's going to the bonus. She's got an opportunity. She makes these two, Brady. She will be just. Okay,
don't say
okay,
it.
okay,
Don't say
okay. Let's see what's going to happen.
No.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry, Asia.
Yep.
She missed her first.
You put it out in the universe.
I did.
Oh, man.
I shouldn't even thought it.
But still a big point.
Schaefer
right here. There we go.
Gets the first. She's one away. Timeout called. Timeout called by Blasco. And we're going to keep it here for now. got Ace's family there with their face. They're showing support. 1 point away. Will she do it? I don't know.
And I saw a lot of people on those free throws. Saw a lot more people slide right under the basket, pull out their phones, start filming. Everyone wants to capture this moment.
We saw when Asia made that free throw, her second one, Leah Dawson, Jane Hanley, and Katie Baumgartner all got excited. She's 1 point away. About 25 seconds left in this timeout here. Brady, does New Prairie have a chance anymore?
Absolutely. 6 points. They still got enough time left on the clock. And we've seen they have the capability to make threes. They've shot the ball very, very poorly in this second half. But we saw in the first half, they are able to make shots. This game is very far from over.
I agree, Brady. But what the New Prairie Cougars need to do right now is to give themselves a chance to have a chance. And they haven't been doing that as of late by committing all these turnovers and these fouls. Got a minute and 4 seconds left.
Go. I would have let that one roll a little bit further.
Me too. Ernsberger looking around. Has to find something. Hoggard.
Oh, no, can't leave her open.
Jane Flagg. And she's good on the three. What a dagger. What a dagger. 53 seconds left. Brings them to within 3. Jane Flagg has 15 points in the game right now. Wow.
You heard me. I couldn't hold it in. You cannot leave her open. This is the New Prairie leading scorer, committed to a college. Defenders cannot come up to help right there. Got to stay on her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with about 40 seconds left, Daniel, I say we just keep it here because I don't want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to leave either. It's too exciting. It's a thriller we got on our hands, Brady. A thriller indeed. We've got about 30 seconds left in this timeout. I'm eager to get back to the action. We're having a good time here. K-Men up by 3. Can they hold on to it? We got a replay here of that 3 by Flagg. Just so calm and collected. Knew it was going to go in the second she shot it. Feeling good about herself right now, as she should. Has 15 points in the game. She wants to get this lead back.
Absolutely. At the very least, tie. Coming out of this timeout here, you got to imagine the ball is going to be put in the hands of number 22.
Oh, yeah. Brady, do I hear overtime?
Hopefully not. Yeah, if I'm Chad Blasco, I'm saying, Asia, go out there, get us a bucket. I'm going to draw you up a play. We're going to get you some screens, but go out there and win us a basketball game.
Shoot, Brady. And I have a strong feeling that she's going to do just that here on this possession. Inbound, catch it, David Ovick. Looking for Schaefer. You know she is. She's going to find her. And she's going to be immediately fouled by Jolie Johns. 52 seconds on the clock.
There we go. Now she only has to make one.
And we see the family gathering under the basket, got their phones out. Got to shake off those jitters. Just another free throw. Or is it? And she's got it. She's got it. History. 1,000 points. Just the 8th girl in Mishawaka school history to do it. 1,000 points. And she's surrounded by her teammates. And how about that? A standing ovation from everyone in the cave, and well-deserved.
Been waiting all night.
Been waiting all night. Just the 8th player in 100 years. One accomplishment. Ada Schaefer, you see her getting emotional. And how could you not, Brady? How could you not?
Absolutely. A moment like this, you've been working your whole life. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. But now, back to the task at hand. To bring them 5-point lead. 52 seconds remaining. The Cougars rushing. Aisha almost with the steal. Ernsberger looking around. Got to find something double teamed. Hoggard finds Jane Flagg. Passes it to her sister Morgan. Puts it up. No good. Off the right side of the backboard. Brew holds it.
They got a foul.
And they do. But they foul the wrong person. They foul Ada Schaefer, who's still all smiles. That's a big moment, Brady.
Absolutely.
I would still be kind of hung up on it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Despite the task at hand. They're up by 5. Thanks to her. She's now got 1,001 points to her name. Can she add more? There we go. just extending that lead. I've got a feeling this losing streak, the 6-game losing streak that the Cavemen have been going through is about to be snapped. As Asia Schaefer extends their lead to 7. They got to stay calm. They got to stay aggressive on defense. Schaefer on flag. Flag looking around. Tried to put something up. No good on the layup. Rebounded. Snatched away by Flag.
And that's Madely's 5th, so she's going to be – or no, they're going to call that an Asia Schaefer.
Yeah, they're going to call that as Schaefer. Right. Still don't want her in foul trouble either, but there's only 21 seconds left. Jane Flag, huge free throws if they want a chance. She nails the first. They're 6 points away from tying this thing up. 21 seconds left.
This game is not over, Daniel.
It's
she
not.
makes this one, which she does. It's a 2-possession game.
2 possessions. Anything can happen. Asia Schaefer fouled. She's going to go back to the line. She's feeling good. She's feeling confident. She's feeling ready to put this one away.
Absolutely. And now I think, now that she's got that milestone out of the way, she's just focused on making these free throws. But there's only reason of winning this game.
Asia Schaefer, just like all of us, would be excited to reach that milestone as she makes the free throw there, her first of the trip. She's always all business. She will always take care of business. And she continues to do so right there, bringing their lead back up to 7. Johns to Flag. Flag the shot, no good. Rebound by Ernsberger, taken away by Matherly. Huge. Fouled by Morgan Ford. Morgan Ford. That's a JV player for our Cavemen. Morgan Flag, excuse me.
So Matherly has a chance to really put this game on ice with 11.2 left. 2 made free throws. Could call this one a night.
Matherly. Let's see, she's still got that dog in her. No good on the first. I jinxed it. I'm sorry, Grace. That's my bad.
It happens to the best of us, Daniel. Don't worry.
It does. Can she nail her second? No good. Mamelenti, the rebound, to dribble it out. Fouled. She's going to go to the line now. Mamelenti, pretty talented free throw shooter. Been pretty good all year. Can she put this one away? Now, I would say that's a lot of pressure for a freshman, but she's carried it all season long.
Absolutely.
She nails the first 8-point lead.
Seems unfazed by the moment.
Extremely calm. And she's going to close this one out. 8 seconds left. They're going to try to put up a quick shot. Playing for pride now. Jane Flag puts it up. No good. Tries to save it. Going to go out of bounds last second. They're going to call the game. That's it. 6-game losing streak, Brady. Snapped. A milestone. Asia Schaefer. Catch David Ovick had about 5 minutes of greatness. A ton of scoring. A ton of great defense. Mishawaka is going to get the win here. 40-49. Brady, what do you got to say?
Just wow. Wow is what I have to say. I didn't want to say it the whole game. I was trying not to. This is an 18-4, 18-5 now squad for New Prairie. This is a very talented team. They're coming in on a win streak. This is a great win. This is a fantastic win. Wow.
It's huge. And we were talking to Coach Blasco. He was saying we need to end on a positive note before we go play Plymouth for the sectionals. They've done it. They've started. Now all they got is the next game. But they're not going to worry about that right now. They're going to celebrate tonight. They're going to enjoy this win. Asia's going to enjoy her milestone, being hugged and celebrated by her family and her teammates right now. And it's well-deserved. Got the school song playing. Pet bands in the gym. A great night here in the cave. No school, but still an electric game. We all decided to come to work, and now we're glad we did. Just a great game, Brady. Just a great game.
Absolutely. And Daniel, fantastic job on the play-by-play.
I appreciate it.
Great job. You told me before the game, I asked you, Daniel, do you want to do the second half commentary? And you said, oh, I don't know, Brady. If it's a good game, I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
But look at you now. Look where you are.
It snuck up on me. I had no choice. I had to finish the job. Hopefully I didn't do too bad. Hopefully you viewers enjoyed it. We got a celebration here. We're getting Great coverage of that. Congrats to it for 1,000 points being scored. And her high school basketball career, Asia Schaefer. How about that?
Absolutely fantastic. A 4-year varsity starter. How often do you see that in any sport? Asia Schaefer could not think of someone more deserving of this milestone.
They've all got the 1,000-point cards. And how about that? Congratulations. Brady, you and I can't even help but applaud.
That's pretty incredible.
Coach Chad Blasco bringing out his boys to go out there and hold out another 1,000-point sign, celebrating Asia Schaefer, getting a nice quick picture there. Quick thanks to Brooke Way for getting that for us here. Got a great shot of that celebration. Being celebrated and applauded again. And again, so deserving of this praise. She's worked so hard. She's done so much throughout her 4 years. Got one more game left to finally get this milestone out of the way. Going to the next game, clear-headed. Already so much accomplished. But the pep band's clearing out of the gym, and we're going to wrap this one up. Congratulations to the Cavemen. Congratulations to Asia Schaefer. Thursday, we've got a game. We're going to take on, the Cavemen are going to take on their next opponent. We're looking forward to that one. We've got
Goshen here at the Cave.
Yeah, we've got Goshen. Looking at my nose, kind of lightheaded, kind of still stuck in the moment here. But yeah, we've got Goshen on Thursday. Got the boys. They're playing Goshen as well on Friday. We're looking forward to that. And, make sure you tune in, especially on Saturday. We've got sectionals. Brady and I will be providing you with commentary for that event as well. Hopefully it won't be 7 hours, so my legs won't be hurting, my voice won't be sore. But anyway, we'll see you then. We'll see you Thursday. Great game. Final score, 49-40. Mishawaka snapping that losing streak. And a great job by our crew here. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.